Beso. Inkinigit beso. Hello friends, we back for another Game of Thrones reaction. Today we're checking out Season 5, Episode 6. Now in the last episode, we didn't really get much, if I'm being honest. We didn't really get much. Stannis has left Castle Black, so he's gonna try to like round up troops and take on the Boltons, right? We got Dany planning to marry one of the lords in Marine, so that's something. Sansa connected with Theon, aka Reek. So, Sansa has like this hate for Theon because, as far as she knows, Theon killed the Stark boys. And what else did we get? Jorah and Tyrion encounter the Stone Men and they have a fight. And it looks like Jorah got bit, so, typical typical cliche of these types of things is you turn into one of them. So he's eventually gonna be a Stone Man. So we don't know how long the process takes. Maybe you become a Stone Man and you keep your sanity for like a few years, or maybe it's just a week or weeks, months, years. We really don't know. So without further ado, let's check out the next episode. Oh, that's right. We didn't get any Bran for like the whole season, I think. And no Arya, last episode too. So I'm guessing this is Arya. This is what they do with like, yeah, the corpse, right? Ooh, interesting. Ooh.
What are they doing with the bodies?
Get back to work.
No! I've been here for weeks. I'm not scrubbing one more corpse until you tell me why I'm doing it.
You will know why.
When?
When it's time, not before.
When will it be time?
When do I get to play the game?
Game?
The game.
Of
The
faces.
game of faces?
Well,
who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
I'm from Westeros. Just like you.
Oh.
Daughter of a lord, just like you.
Interesting.
Except I was an only child, heir to his fortune. My mother died. My father remarried and his new wife gave birth to a girl.
Ah.
My stepmother didn't want any rivals for her precious daughter. I've been serving them ever since.
Interesting.
Was that true or a lie?
Oh.
What?
That's
You
the
believe
game
every
of
word I
faces. Oh.
Get back to work.
The ability to change characters. That's what it sounds like, right? Can you convince someone you're someone else?
An outlaw kidnapped me. A man called Polliver.
Oh.
A man called the Hound. Sandor Clegane. He tried to sell me but was wounded in a fight. He begged me to kill him, but I wouldn't. I left him in the mountains to die. I wanted him to suffer. I hated him.
Oh.
I hated him.
He could tell you're
That's not a
lying.
lie.
Does she truly want to be no one?
Yes.
Oh.
Vala Morghulis.
Vala Morghulis. Vala Dohaeris.
I have nowhere else to go. I've taken her to every healer in Bravos. I've spent every penny I had. She suffers every day of her life. I just want it to end.
I've devoted my life to him now. You don't want to hurt anymore. Drink.
Oh. Does that water kill them? Is that like poison? Interesting. Man, this Arya storyline is very mysterious. Oh, that's what they do? They remove the faces? Wow.
To give up her ears, her nose, her tongue. Her hopes and dreams, her loves and hates, all that makes a girl who she is. Forever.
Damn. So this is what he did, right? He was the black man, he did the thing, and then he became Jack and Hagar. Wow. Will it wake up?
But she's ready to become someone else.
Someone else. Hello friends, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss out on dashing content. And now, back to the video.
She's ecstatic when you bring her this enemy dwarf. She hacks off my head and restores your position. You command her army, sail to Westeros, defeat all your enemies, and watch her climb those steps and sit on the Iron Throne. Hurrah! Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen.
And she rules.
So a woman who has not spent a single day of her adult life in Westeros becomes the ruler of Westeros? That's justice?
She's the rightful heir.
Why? Because her father, who burned living men for amusement, was the king?
Uh-oh.
Got a lot of fight in you, huh?
Damn.
Salt mines? Yeah. That? Our galley slave. She looks strong enough. What about the dwarf?
Wait!
Dude!
You can't just hand a dried cock to a merchant and expect him to pay for it. He has to know it came from a dwarf. And how could he know? Unless he sees the dwarf.
It will be a dwarf-sized cock.
Guess again.
How do you say you got a big cock without saying it?
Dwarf lives until we find a cock merchant.
Guess again.
Him.
Him? He got to be 60 years old.
Oh, sure, he's a bit long in the tooth, a bit withered. Been in the sun too long. We can all see that. But he is a veteran of 100 battles.
Damn, Tyrion's selling. He's selling Jorah.
That true? The men who fight in the pits of Marine will swallow him whole.
I killed a Dothraki blood rider in single combat.
Ooh. Dothraki blood rider.
It's no lie. His name was Quotho. He was blood rider to Khal Drogo.
Yeah, that was the guy he
Take
said,
me to Slaver's Bay.
slow down, horse lord.
Lord Baelish.
Yes,
Oh.
Lancel Lannister.
Are they gonna take Baelish?
We abandon our family names.
It's quite a family to abandon.
Yeah.
The city has changed since you were here last.
Uh-huh.
We flooded the gutters with wine, smashed the false idols, and set the godless on the run.
Well done.
Oh.
Step carefully, Lord Baelish. You'll find there's little tolerance for flesh peddlers in the new King's
Flesh
Land.
peddler.
We both peddle fantasies, Brother Lancel. Mine just happened to be entertaining.
Ooh. Damn! You would think they would get Baelish for
Do
his
you think it's
crimes.
wise, Your Grace, arresting the heir to Highgarden?
The faith arrested the heir to Highgarden.
Of course.
Of
We
course.
were armed on your orders.
Whatever.
King's orders.
Young Lord Robin heeds my advice, and I have always counseled loyalty to the throne.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So she sent Baelish to the Vale for like
There is another matter, you guys.
alliance
Something
purposes.
so urgent I couldn't trust the words to a raven. But I have found Sansa Stark.
Oh.
Alive and well and home again. Living at Winterfell.
Roose Bolton is Warden of the North by the grace of my father.
Indeed. His reward for stabbing his own king in the heart.
Uh-huh.
We were fools to trust a turncloak.
Marrying his son to the last of the Starks gives him more legitimacy in the North than an alliance with a hated southern house.
I will skin him and his bastard like that wretch on their bloody sigil.
I would counsel patience, Your Grace.
Patience!
Let Stannis and Roose battle.
Yeah.
Let the enemies of the throne slaughter each other, and when they're done, seize Winterfell from whichever thief survives.
Winterfell is 1,000 miles away from here. The weather has already begun to turn.
That is why it is critical to strike soon, while the victor still licks his wounds. The Knights of the Vale are some of the best fighters in Westeros.
Are
Trained
they?
to battle in the ice and the snow.
Forgive me, Lord Baelish. You have a reputation as a moneylender and a brothel keeper, not a military man.
That's
I
true.
wouldn't risk a single Lannister soldier or a single coin from the royal treasury. What do you have to lose? A brothel keeper?
And if you succeed?
Name me Warden of the North.
Oh.
And I'll know you're a man of your word when I see Sansa Stark's head on a spike.
Damn.
As I said, I live to serve.
Ooh, Littlefinger is playing that game.
I'm going to ask you tomorrow. You haven't had to use that axe of yours in a long time. I hope you remember how.
I remember how.
Yeah, this guy. This is like the Lord Commander of the King's God.
Her kisses were warmer than spring. With the Dornishman's blade, it was made of black steel, and its kiss was
Okay, they got the costume down. Oh boy. We got 3 assassins here.
Marcella?
Uh-oh.
Uncle Jamie?
Why are you here? And what are you wearing?
Let's speak in private.
I am Tristan Martel.
Tristan is my intended.
Excellent. Good to meet you.
We weren't expecting you, Lord Jamie.
Why don't you let them have some time alone, son?
He'll be fine, I promise, but we have to.
Woo! Oh boy, here we go, 3v2. So we got a whip, we got a spear versus sword. Woo! I do like the spear. It's very Oberyn-esque.
You're coming with me. I don't want to. I wasn't asking, princess.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah, Bronn is having a hard time with this girl. And the jig is up.
Whoa. It would have been a good fight.
Dude, that would have been sick. Look at that spear. Holy shit. That's some Dynasty Warrior shit. Right? That's like some Guan Yu shit.
You fight pretty good for a little girl.
Rumors and gossip. That's all they've got. It's theatre, nothing more. If they arrested all the pillow biters in King's Landing, there'd be no room left in the dungeons.
The Queen of Thorns has touched down. King's Landing.
Baratheon shagged half the stable boys in the Seven Kingdoms. Everyone knew. No one cared.
He was the king's brother.
And Loras is the Queen's brother. No. This is unacceptable.
Put the pen down, dear. We both know you're not writing anything.
Tart-tongued Queen of Thorns.
And the famous tart, Queen Cersei.
Ooh. Now you have my attention.
Beg your pardon?
I know you're behind this absurd incarceration of my grandson.
If you apologize for that comment, perhaps
You'll get your apology. When I get Loris.
I was as shocked as anyone when the Faith arrested Sir Loris. Our alliance with House Tyrell remains...
Do you expect the alliance to continue after you've thrown our future into prison?
Yeah.
As I said...
Such a stupid move by Cersei. Just to piss people off.
What veil?
The Lannister-Tyrell alliance brought peace to a war-torn country. Do you really want to see the Seven Kingdoms slide back into warfare? The High Septons call for an inquest, not a trial. Just a small hearing to determine whether the charges against Loris have merit, which I'm sure they don't. Loris will be freed. Our happy alliance will continue. And we'll forget this unfortunate conversation ever happened. Good day, Lady Olenna.
Witnesses state that you refused to leave his bedside, even as Stannis' army closed in.
He was my friend. He was my king.
But wasn't Joffrey your king? He was anointed by the Seven, not Renly.
I was wrong to support Renly's claim. I know that. But I was forgiven by Joffrey. I fought for him.
For the Battle of Blackwater, yes.
Wearing Renly's armor. Lay with Renly Baratheon.
Never.
Nor any other man.
Never.
That will be all, Sir Loris. How do you respond to these charges against your brother?
They are lies.
All of them?
All of them.
Queen Marjorie, in the presence of the gods, do you swear that your brother is innocent of these charges against him? To the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I swear it.
Thank you, Your Grace. Do you know this man?
Yes.
Oh.
Very well.
One of Little
He's Dolores
Fingers.
Tyrell at a Highgarden.
How did you come to meet?
I squired for him. He took a liking to me. He summoned me to his chamber the first day we met.
And what occurred in his chamber?
We engaged in intimate relations.
Huh?
You lay with him?
That night and many others.
Liar.
She didn't seem surprised.
This testimony is an insult to a great house. Why should the Faith or anyone else take the word of a squire over the heir to Highgarden?
He has a birthmark, Your Grace.
Oh no.
What are you doing? Let us pass.
The Faith is satisfied there is enough evidence to bring a formal trial. For Sir Loris and Queen Marjorie.
Huh?
Bearing false witness before the gods is as grave a sin as any, my lady.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Let me just say, at most you could say Loras was guilty, right? But just because the guy said Marjorie was aware of it doesn't mean that is the case, right? Because the birthmark is kinda, it is some evidence, but it's not evidence against Marjorie, so I think that is unfounded. Damn, the queen is locked up and Tommen didn't do shit. What a useless king.
Lord Ramsay sent me to draw your bath, my lady. Oh, you want to be clean and fresh for your new husband, don't you?
Oh, they're getting married today? Tonight?
What others?
I shouldn't gossip. Oh, it's good to see the red again.
Oh.
No point hiding anymore.
What others?
Let's see, there was Kira, the blacksmith's daughter. She was tall like you, lovely figure. But she talked and talked and talked, and Ramsay grew tired of that. Then Tansy, a Such a sweet girl. Of course, sweet girls get a bit dull after a while, don't they? Ramsay let me come with him on that hunt.
Hunt?
Oh! That was the girl that was
Have you ever seen a
running that
body
episode.
after the dogs have been at it? Not so pretty. Miranda.
And how long have you loved him, Miranda?
Whoa. I know
Did you
the
imagine
game
that
we
he would be
play.
with you forever? Is that it? And I came along and ruined it.
Damn, Sansa knows how
I'm
this
Sansa
game is
Stark of
played.
Winterfell. This is my home, and you can't frighten me.
That was sick.
Who comes before the old gods this night?
Sansa of the House Stark comes here to be wed.
Man, why is the subtitle saying Theon when it's Reek?
True-born and noble. She comes to beg the blessings of the gods. Who comes to claim her?
Heir to the Dreadfort and Winterfell. Who gives her?
Theon of House Greyjoy. Who was it? Who was her father's ward?
Uh-huh.
Lady Sansa, will you take this man?
I take this man.
Oh wow, that smile is so evil. I wonder if the actor does a lot of like villain roles. Like he just has it, bro.
My father said you're still a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, Joffrey never did it. Yeah.
Why are you still a virgin? Afraid of dwarves?
Oh, that's right.
Tyrion was kind.
Tyrion too.
He never touched me.
Take off your clothes.
Yes.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh,
You stay here, Reek.
he's gonna watch.
You watch.
Oh shit. Oh. Damn, Theon gets a live show. Wow, he is really crying. Okay, is that it? Yes, alright. So that's the episode. We get a few things this episode. So, Tyrion and Jorah, their adventure gets complicated because they're rounded up by, I guess, pirates or bandits or whatever. And it looks like they're gonna be sold to like the fighting pits for Jorah to like prove himself. And this is actually a nice detour for them because that's gonna help them connect with Dany, hopefully. Tyrion might die on the way because, you know, the dwarf doesn't stop talking, right? Arya learns about the faces, right? Like, that's what they do to like the dead people. They take out their face and they add it to their collection. And that's basically what the guy Jack and Hagar did. Like when they met, he was like the black mask and then he did the thing and it became Jaqen again. Definitely Arya's story is, it's the most interesting so far, like these days, right? It looks like out of the frying pan and into the fire for the Tyrells. Loras was captured, has like a semi-trial, and now Marjorie is gonna be locked up. Cersei could just release the power of the High Septon or the High Sparrow, right? But she wanted this to happen. She definitely wanted this to happen. Cersei is the queen, right? Let's be honest. Tommen is not a king. He can't get anything done. You might as well not have power, right? I don't know what Elena's gonna do here, because you know, they could just kill them if you stop providing supplies, and you'll have war and all that. No Bran. Another episode without Bran. We didn't get any Stannis too, no Wall. So, oh yeah, in the last episode we got Jon with Tormund, was it? And they're gonna make their way to the wildlings to get them back to the Castle Black, right? Because you know the winter is coming, and you know the White Walkers are gonna kill them eventually. So time is of the essence. We might get that next episode. We might get some Bran finally next episode, and yeah, I'm interested to see the progress of Arya Stark. That's going to be the reaction. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. Become a channel member. And put some beso in the comments, guys. Because you know your boy needs a beso. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.